Cincinnati, we gon' rise and in the jungle, we unite and tripping orange and black and white. All day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Now who gotta move rockin' on? Now who wanna move crossing on? Now who wanna move out on? If you got stripes, then you let the city know you rock 'em. Yeah, we got 'em. Yeah, we fought 'em. Like that black and orange on bottle. Single bottle, never stop it. So the beast and know them. Who they rockin' with the diamond stripes? Flossin' on the ring. Cincinnati, she's our queen. We gon' show the world who king. Orange in the day, black in the night. Stripes in the...
Well, this may be the weirdest ladies' night of all time. It's currently me, Dell, Iceman,
me and the girl.
I know Jess had to work. Sara Elyse, I just assumed would be here. She's been prepared to be here. But I don't know who Kayla's talking about going in on. But I will say the first comment we had, just because I was not going to put it up, but Whitney said, yeah, go ahead and put it up.
Let's do this. Women talking football? Might as well stream Dale's next root canal.
Well, I'm glad you're not watching the show then.
Fried bologna.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
That's all good. That's all good. I think he was talking about you guys anyways, huh?
Probably. Are you on the floor?
Yeah.
I just saw the couch up top.
It's a very messed up situation here right now. I'm in the middle of moving.
We're happy you're here. We're very happy you're here.
I missed your face, Whitney.
Yes, very much.
I miss you guys too. Hey, and also I really just agreed to do this show because I've been totally out of the loop and not been on Twitter. So I just wanted you guys to tell me everything I missed. Did I miss anything?
Zeke Elliott is supposedly in Cincinnati, and he might be the next Bengals running back.
I don't like it.
Greg is going nuts about it.
And nuts in a bad way?
Like, he's excited about it. Like, he's going to Zeke
ripped his shirt off earlier today. I'm very excited about it.
Yeah, hashtag
I see.
Zeke Natty.
So I've made a career out of making fun of Zeke Elliott because one of my best girlfriends is a diehard Cowboys fan. She has a tattoo and everything, like hardcore. I went to the Dallas game with her last year and had to deal with that because you know how that went. Not good. And I make fun of Zeke Elliott for the last couple seasons religiously. I don't want to have to eat that amount of crow.
Well,
now, I just think he's fallen off a lot. Our running back whole situation is weird right now. So if you haven't been on Twitter too much, there's like so much beef about Mixon because there's like, it's his contract, $12.7 million. Do you cut him? Do you ask him to restructure? Who do you bring in? And it's like, I feel like everything's somewhere in the middle where it's like, no one's saying he's washed. He's just going to be turning 27. But everyone's going crazy because that's what Twitter does.
Listen, there's no two ways about it. Ezekiel Elliott would be a downgrade at the running back position at this point. And I know he made everybody's fantasy football dreams come true when he first hit the league, but it's been a minute since that happened. So.
What if he backs up?
What if he what?
What if he backs up Mixon? That's kind of what we're thinking.
That ain't gonna happen.
That
ain't gonna happen. And why would we sink that amount of dollars into our running back room?
Well, they're talking about this only being like a $2 to $4 million deal. Like, so not that expensive. And then plus you have the draft coming up. I think the draft might say more about Mixon's status if we do sign Zeke, but
yeah. I think we just restructure Mixon's contract. That's what I'm leaning towards. And then you hope with the draft, like you draft and develop your next big guy. But
maybe Mixon doesn't want to restructure. That's where we're kind of at. We don't know.
Maybe he doesn't, but I also think he's pretty damn loyal to the Bengals. Like we gave him a shot coming out of college when there's a lot of teams that didn't want to touch him originally. Right. I think him and Mike Brown are in love with each other. Like, how many times have we seen him, like, during training camp, like, run up and jump on the golf cart with Mike and just, like, chop it up? So, I don't know. I think he's our biggest cheerleader too. Every time,
Yeah.
like anytime he's injured, if he's not playing, he's still running up and down the sidelines, like screaming his head off. Like, I don't know. I know
No.
money talks, but I think that he'd probably be willing to do a
My
restructure.
only thing I've been saying with the restructure is he would be in the huddle with a bunch of guys who are getting ready to get paid. So he would be looking at them like, okay, that was my money, and you asked me to basically take a pay cut in a way. I know restructuring is so weird because like, okay, you're still gonna get your money, but I don't see them stretching it out over years.
No.
That's the
Well,
thing.
it's like I said, the way I see them restructuring it is they give him a bonus. That's the only way I think it works for Mixon. A bonus for a signing bonus, and all right, you're guaranteed this much money because if you restructure it and you say, all right, we're going to spread the money out, well, the Bengals could still cut him after next year, and he doesn't get that money. His agent and then we're going, all right, I'll restructure, but you got to give me some money up front.
All right, so let's say regardless of Mixon's situation, let's just I've seen between 2 and 4 million. So let's say 1 year, $3 million for Zeke. We're not saying he's a starter. We're not saying he's the backup. The draft is still to come. So if we want to take a vote, would you bring in Zeke Elliott for 1 year, $3 million? And I'll ask you guys that first, and then everybody in the chat, please answer that as well.
Yes.
Is this with or without restructuring Mixon?
No, I said it's regardless of his situation. Just $3 million.
$3 million. I say yes.
Because P. Ryan's gone.
We don't have it. We got
How's Zeke at blocking?
really good.
Pretty good. He's pretty solid.
Better than Mixon.
All right. I would do it under that circumstance, I guess.
Which is what the numbers that we're seeing on Twitter,
I just want to vote. I want to vote no because you guys voted yes. But
well, you're just mean. You're just hateful. You're just trying to break Greg's heart. Is what you're trying to do. Let's be honest.
I mean, maybe for 3 million. I don't know. I'm just saying. It is hard to talk about one without the other, right? Without wondering what Mixon's role will be.
And that's probably where the Bengals are at, trying to figure out how I pay Zeke this. What are we doing with Mixon? I mean, that's where they're probably at. But I mean, supposedly Mixon's here, according to Bleacher Report. He's visiting tonight, right?
I think Marissa's singing on the porch, and I can hear it. So if you guys hear that, that's Marissa.
No, I can't hear it. I know. What's she singing? Is it ladies' night?
I don't
with
know, but that's
Dale
what we were
and
singing.
Ice. It's ladies' night with Dale and Ice. Oh, what a night! And Whitney. Oh, sorry.
The one chick in the one lady actually here.
The other ones didn't
Thanks
show
for
up.
including me.
Listen, Jess said she should be on about 7:20. Now, Sara, I have no idea. Sarah's been supposed to come on before, and then she usually goes to her appointment or her nails done, and she's always late.
Or
she never tells me about it in advance. So.
Yeah.
I want one of you guys to change your name to Sara right now, and one of you guys to change your name to Jess until they arrive. So at least it feels a little bit more ladies' night-ish.
Okay.
That's fair. That's a fair
thing. If I can figure out.
I'm gonna be Baydell. I'll be Baydell.
What? Okay. Who, Baydell? What's Baydell? All Bay. All right.
Yeah, this is like Ube.
Who, Bay?
Yeah, I'm Baydell.
Okay. I suck. This is bad, Woody. I suck at spelling. How do you spell Sara?
Sara.
Yeah.
I hit the wrong button.
It's all 4 letters, Jeff.
Oh, well, I suck at spelling. All right. Here we go. There we go. All right.
Sara Baydale.
All right, ladies, what are we talking about tonight?
Like, oh my God.
Hey, girl.
Like my nails. I've been trying to work on these all night,
Hey.
and they're so messed up. Okay.
Watch yourself right now. You're being a stereotype.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how fuckable is Zeke Elliott?
6.
6.
I'll go 6.5.
Okay.
I'll go 6.9.
Of course you will. Of course you will.
I bet Greg's going
Wow.
10. I give it fucking 10.
I'll take my shirt off now. Come on.
9.5 and I still got wood.
Greg's in there like, I rubbed my nipples on him. Let's go.
Oh my God. All right, so running back situation. That's
Yeah,
messed
girl,
up.
talk
What
about
else?
it, Queen.
Well, we got
What
tight
about
ends.
tight ends? We
Yeah,
got no tight ends in the room.
What I got a question for you. This has been coming out.
I know that you girls don't talk like this, so now I just feel like I'm being offensive.
You are a little bit. I'm gonna let it slide.
But I don't know how to be a girl, Whit. I've got the tits for it. All right, there's Sarah. Okay.
What's going
Thank
on, guys?
God.
We were having to pretend to be women.
Yeah, I was
then
Sarah.
It was becoming
It wasn't
offensive.
working out very
The
well.
whole thing.
It was hard. It was hard knocks without you here, Sarah. It was getting
Hi.
rough.
Let me adjust some settings really quick here. It's kind of hard to hear you guys. Hold on. Sorry.
If it's hard to hear me and Jeff, you know your audio
We're
settings
loud.
are bad.
Yeah, we're loud.
We're very loud.
Ugh.
Oh, guys, Hayden Hurst. It is still dark in this household right now for my mom.
The thirst trap is gone.
It's gone.
There's
Na
thirst.
na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Bye, Hayden. Damn it.
Let's see.
Oh, and by the way, Greg said a definite 10 from him
10.
for
Yes, he
how
would.
fuckable Zeke Elliott would be.
Oh yeah.
We know, Greg. We know.
Yes.
How's everyone doing? What's everyone been talking about?
Fucking Zeke Elliott apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't expecting to hear that.
Well, you saw Zeke Elliott. We're one of the final 3 teams apparently for his services.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See that? Yeah.
Us, Jets, and who?
Eagles, and the Eagles say they're out. So, and supposedly Zeke is here, according to Bleacher
Or
Report.
could be coming on a visit to
Yeah.
Cincinnati.
Oh, is he going to be stopping by Jeff Ruby's, just like our new friend
Maybe.
Orlando? As soon as they go to
Orlando.
Jeff Ruby's, that's when you know it's game over. It's like, all right, they're in now.
Yeah.
it is game
It
over.
seals the deal.
That's how you finish the deal. Yeah, exactly.
And sorry that I'm late, by the way. I was
I
getting
just assumed hair appointment or nails. What was it this time?
or your
This
dog.
time-
Which one?
this time I was getting a spray tan.
Okay.
See?
Yeah,
Oh my
I know
god!
it.
It's every time. It's every time. I love it. It's a thing. I love it, but
I had a really tough work day of trying new ballpark food, so I was late.
I
on
know. I
doing
saw.
that.
Hey, the
that
skyline
sounds so
tacos
terrible.
or the skyline with the nachos.
The Skyline chili nachos.
Oh my god.
And everybody on Twitter is giving me shit right now because they're like, that is such a tiny portion. I'm like, do you guys not understand that this is a sample? It is
Dude.
a sample.
Dude,
Of
that
like
looks
800 things, right? There's like
Yeah, I think we tried about 20 different things today. So I'm like, they're not going to give us a full ass size of nachos. Like, not every
Why
single
would you want
person
that even?
Well,
is getting 45 nachos and a half pound of chili with all of the shredded cheese. I'm like, you all need to calm down. They're like, I'm not paying for that. I'm like, it's not going to be 6 chips.
where you had hamburgers, hot dogs.
This is what I'm dealing with today.
all
Drama.
kinds of stuff.
First world problems. I mean, most of the things were full size. Like Chick-fil-A is coming to the ballpark, so they had full Chick-fil-A sandwiches there.
What about Sunday games?
Ooh.
They will not be open on Sundays. They're going to stick with their policy. They will be closed for Sunday day games.
Man, I nailed that question. That's a cartoon
You're
question.
on it, dude.
You
You're
did.
seriously on it.
I did
Oh,
ask
so-
them a question, though. I said, all right, now that Frisch's is out of the ballpark and you guys are in, what happens with the Frisch's big boy that's out there? The statue
Can I have
in
it?
front of the restaurant. Is he getting replaced with the Chick-fil-A cow? And nobody could answer me.
Oh.
I'm like,
Those-
so what's going on here? They're like, we don't know. I'm like,
Those are the hard hitting questions we expect from you.
the
Sarah.
hard
Good
hitting
job.
journalism question.
Exactly.
All right, Greg
$2
really wants
for
Zeke
help for
here.
Greg to pay for Jeff
Yeah.
Ruby's.
Thank you, Foxy, for the $2, even though that is not going to go to Greg or to Jeff Ruby's.
I don't even think that gets you a Diet Coke at Jeff Ruby's.
That wouldn't get you a water at Jeff Ruby's.
And I am so tired of hearing this name in our tight end situation. No. We don't want to
Yeah,
say.
so today I had to eat ballpark food all day, and it was really tough. And
Oh God,
Ugh.
the struggle is real, Sarah. The struggle is real. I could tell.
What a rough day.
it's
I'm
always
so
a
sorry.
good time out there. And again, rough day.
Now you're excited for baseball season, right? The rest of
We're
us
only
not
a
so
week
much.
away from opening day. Yeah.
Eh, eh.
Eh.
I know that's. I
Why
know.
eh?
Look, opening day is awesome, but
Where are you gonna
Opening
go?
day is the
Where are you
happiest day
gonna
in
go?
Cincinnati. It's a Cincinnati holiday. People
It is.
take off of
It is.
work for
It
this
is.
day.
it is. Yes, but after that, then what?
So we party and we watch baseball.
No, I meant
and
after
you
the
eat
opening
skyline
day.
chili nachos.
The next day. That's what I meant.
You don't work the next day.
recover.
You have to take off 2 days.
It's a recovery day.
It's definitely a recovery. So it's a good thing that it falls on a Thursday. It takes you right into the weekend.
That's fair.
Yeah, so we got a lot of baseball stuff this week and next week. It's all starting. It's a fun time.
All right. Anybody in the chat have baseball questions?
Sarah
I'm
is
gonna
here for it.
wait. No baseball questions, Sarah. So, what do you think about the Bengals off season so far?
I do like these rumors about signing a tight end for Tyler Eifert. I'm like, what are you guys doing?
That's
Guys, he was always
Bengalorean
hurt.
and James Rapine. They're the ones started that. Bengalorean and James Rapine.
What?
He's always hurt.
And
He
Bangalore.
was always hurt. But when he wasn't, he was good when he was good. But I saw him hurt more than not.
Yeah, he didn't get to play. He never got to play.
No.
I thought the funnier rumor was about Burrow getting Gronk on the phone.
Oh my gosh. Could you imagine?
I know. Like that's more hilarious and honestly more realistic, I think.
Yeah, he's at least played in the past couple of years.
He's only been retired for a year.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be mad about Gronk coming here to Cincinnati. Do I think it's going to happen? No.
No. That it's
We
more
have to have
realistic
someone
than
at
Tyler.
tight end. We have to have someone at tight end.
We need a
Like-
tight end stat.
Yeah.
Michael
we do.
Mayer. Michael Mayer. Call Michael Mayer. We're drafting
I
you
have
at
seen
28.
Michael Mayer thrown around a lot.
It's because he's local and he's at least like, oh, I would love to play for the Bengals, and Joe Burrow is my favorite player.
Well, of
And
course.
it's like, well, yeah, we'd love to have you too.
Oh
but
my God. And guys, how wrecked were you over the Foster Moreau
Oh,
like
dude.
I
news?
know we kept waiting
What-
on that news, and then it's like, oh, he has Hodgkin's lymphoma, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh,
We literally did
Yeah.
a damn near week of shows of wondering when Foster Moreau
Just
was going to
wait.
sign.
yeah.
And then apparently he found out by the New Orleans
Yeah.
staff. So we weren't signing him anyway if he's getting a physical from New Orleans.
Yeah, but that's where he's from. Isn't he a hometown boy, New Orleans? And then they've
Yeah.
got Derek Carr, which was his quarterback for so
Mhm.
long. So
Right.
I wouldn't have been surprised if we lost it to him, but it's still really terrible news.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
Prayers out to him and his family. Hopefully he recovers and comes back in full strength.
Yeah.
Greg's trying to get an all-star team from like
Oh my
6
God,
years ago.
Gronk
Now he's
Natty.
saying
Natty.
Gronky Natty, and
Is
he's
this a
already doing. He was doing
Hashtag
Zeke
that's
Natty.
trending right now that I didn't know about.
No, none of it's
No,
trending.
none
Zeke
of this is
Natty is
trending
not
at all.
trending.
No,
He started that at like 4:00 today. Still not trending.
Nothing
What about
Greg.
Gronk
I don't
Natty?
think 3 people have said it.
Nothing Greg puts out trends.
That's so sad.
Speaking
We'll
of,
get that going for you, Greg.
hold on. Speaking of Greg, you guys got to hang out this weekend, and I heard Greg had quite a few drinks.
Yes, he did.
Did you see a little tipsy Greg, Sarah?
I think I was tipsy myself, so I
Nah,
assumed
she
that
didn't even
everybody
see
else
you,
was.
Greg.
Greg was
I
going.
just assumed everybody else was having just as much fun as I was.
Oh, we were having a blast. Greg was going nuts about Kansas losing. That's the thing we're bugging about.
That was big.
That
Are
was
you guys gonna be watching the games tonight and this weekend? And I mean, Xavier's got tomorrow night's game. That's
tomorrow night's
big.
Xavier. Yep.
I'll watch Xavier. I'm a UK fan, and so when they're out, I'm usually pretty much out.
Yeah, it's like you're going
But
for the next
It
local spot.
wasn't a long run for us, Whitney.
nope, it sure wasn't.
Again.
So go X, I guess.
Yeah, so Xavier versus Texas should be a really good game. If they can play the way they did the other day, not the first round because they were
Oh, dude, they almost
surviving.
lost the first round. I thought they
What
were
was
going
that
to
on
lose the
last
first round.
Friday?
Yeah,
Last Friday when they played.
right.
I was like, if they actually squeak by and do this, but then on Sunday they look like complete studs. I'm like, there's no way that they won't go to at least the Final Four looking like that.
Yeah, go
The
Xavier.
My
Ken's gonna-
Bearcats lost last night. I'm very
Yeah,
upset.
that was tough. And the NIT. Yeah.
They got their ass kicked. They wasn't even close.
Do you know who did win last night? In an hour and 52 minutes, the Cincinnati Reds with a record short game out in spring training. That pitch clock is shaving off some time. Let me tell you.
Now, do you
For
like
somebody
it?
that gets up at 3 o'clock in the morning and loves to go to weeknight games, this is awesome. I'm like, I can see a full 9 innings in less than 2 hours. I mean, the average game time now has been about 2.5 hours, but a record time of an hour and 52 minutes last night out in Goodyear.
Wow, that's crazy.
Well, that's what it used to be. I mean, they used to be 3
Games
hour
have
long
gotten a
baseball games.
lot slower.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw some stat. I don't know who posted it, but it was like as the years had gone on, like the games were getting
Be right back.
on average much longer.
So, how do you like the bigger bases and the not shifting?
Yeah, but honestly, with the bigger bases, seeing them out in Goodyear, you don't even notice. Like
Right.
I did not notice whatsoever. If I didn't even know that was a thing, it's not like I was staring at them like, oh
Right.
my gosh, those are some big ass bases.
Well, I like the shift. I like the shift being
Yeah.
gone because you can hit the ball at the middle and it's not an out. It's an actual hit now.
I like all the new rules. And then, I like that, with the new pitch clock,
Right.
it's an automatic strike on the batter, automatic ball on the pitcher. I don't know. It keeps things interesting and it's just some added drama.
At the
Yeah.
beginning of spring training, they already had a game in by a batter not getting in the box in time.
Yeah.
So
I wonder
And I
if
do
like
love that they're sticking with the runner on second in extra innings.
do you like that?
I do like that. I think in the long run, it's good for a pitcher's arm to reduce any sort of, injuries.
Right.
It all comes down to like not getting injured and keeping everybody healthy, especially with the bigger bases, making stealing a little bit easier.
I like that.
Yeah. So I don't know the new rules. I'm a big fan of. I mean, as long as it's not taking away from like the classic game of baseball, old school baseball, the integrity of it, I say keep going.
Exactly. What do you got? What you're trying to say something earlier?
I don't remember already.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What's like we're talking baseball? I don't care.
No, no. All I was gonna say, like, I wonder if they got any pushback from like club owners or anything like that with the games being so much shorter. Like, it's less opportunity to sell concessions and all
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. Like,
There is
there
that
has to.
drama. And apparently, since the game was so short last night on LW, we had some dead air.
Yeah,
So
Really?
dealing with staffing shortages with that, and then commercial spots, and like you were saying, the concession stands. It does bring up a lot of other things that not a lot of people are thinking about. So
yeah. When the games are that much shorter, there's some revenue loss there.
yeah,
There's no
especially
two
with the
ways
alcohol
about it.
sales stopping in the 7th inning. I mean, shit, the 7th inning that could only be not even 90 minutes in.
Yeah.
So are they going to extend that? Go full 9 innings with the alcohol now?
I can't imagine that they would, because 9 innings could still take every bit of 3 hours. Not every game is going to be short.
True.
So I guess that they still, maybe in a legal sense, still have to hold on to that 7th inning rule,
Mm-hmm.
just because they don't want any problems on their end and
Right.
just
Now, I
keeping
did
their
see-
asses safe.
I did see some people talking about, all right, so like you guys said, the concession stands might not make as much money, and some people said, well, the game's not 3 hours now. Well, should the ticket prices be cheaper? I'm like, that's crazy.
Somebody said the pitch clock, they're not a fan. And the Ghost Runner. Oh, see, I like those. At first, I
See,
wasn't
listen,
a fan of
here's
the
the
runner
reason
on
why
second.
the reason why men are not a fan of the 15-second clock is now they realize that 15 seconds is not a very long time at all. They start
Hush,
to
hush,
realize
Whitney.
just how quick that is.
I'm out of breath
Damn.
then,
It's very
okay?
quick.
Jeez.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
why
it's
I'm a
not
minute
messing with the
man,
integrity of
Whitney.
the game. So
1
I like
minute.
it. But at
Mhm.
first, I wasn't a fan of the runner on second in the extra innings. And now I'm like, okay, I like it. Let's get it going.
I need to get back to a baseball game. It's
So
been
what are
years.
we drinking tonight? Bengals and Brews. What are we drinking?
Speaking of baseball, since I know you guys love it so much,
Corona.
there's some new drinks coming to the ballpark this season. One of them is a hands-free drink. So it's got like a rope on it and it just goes around your neck. It's from Block and it's
What?
a slushy and
What?
it's in a pack. I posted it up on my Twitter page at Sara Elyse 128. My buddy John and I, you can just walk around and wear them. That way you can catch a foul ball, be on your phone, and you still have your drink around your neck.
Oh.
It's awesome.
Dale, we need to go do that.
Yeah, I feel like I didn't put enough hype around that because it is pretty cool.
We
I
need
am
No, it's
bummed
like
that
a-
we're not getting
Bengals
beer
game.
bats though.
Whatever the
It's
Reds
like
are
a-
paying you, it's not enough, Sarah, because you just convinced a lot of people to go back to the ballpark.
Exactly. Just for that alone, right there.
That deserves a raise.
You get
Yes.
the hands-free drinks and the Skyline chili nachos.
We
Yeah.
have at least 15 people that'll watch this and be like,
Dude, we got more than that. We got at least 16.
hey, but
My
and
dog
half
is
of that,
watching in the other room.
There you go.
Uh-huh.
Hi, Minnie. Hi,
Which, by the
Minnie.
way, happy National Puppy Day to all the puppies out there. All 15 puppies that are watching right now.
So our buddy Bengals and Bourbon here said he has some boots, for you.
First of all, I don't want your boots. What color are they? Are they orange?
I don't want your boots. What is that from? Oh, I know what
Well,
it's from.
These boots are made for walking,
walking.
or is it that song?
Walking is what I'll do.
the thing
One of these
is
days,
I'm
these
wondering
boots are gonna walk.
I'm wondering what size these boots are. How does he know what size I am? I mean, if he purchased these boots, and I mean, I'm a size 7. Shout out to anyone that wants to give me a pair of shoes. I'm a 7.
That's how you probably have said that you're a size.
You just told him.
I
Probably,
think this is
Sarah.
the first time publicly I've said what size shoe I wear. But
You just
I'm
opened a can
wondering
of
what
worms.
size-
Well, I'm a size 13 if anybody wants to buy
Yeah,
me some
I'm a
shoes.
size 12. They always buy me boots.
Everyone just throw down the shoe size.
Like, I don't care
Hey.
if it's New Balance. Honestly, the more New Balance, the better for me. I'm an old dad, so give me all the New Balance size
No,
13.
I want J's. Nope, give me J's. Like
J's
Jordans.
on my feet. J's
Mhm.
on my feet.
Oh my God.
But
Oh,
I've
God.
never publicly said, okay, I'm a size 7. Shout out, everyone get me shoes. So
Until
I'm
now.
wondering what size are these shoes that he purchased? I don't want
Yeah,
to
Matt. What size shoes are these that you purchased?
Yeah,
Matt?
bourbon.
Jeez,
Bengals
a bourbon.
Oh, poor Matt.
You're not a solid 12.
Solid 12.
On a
That's
good
what every
day.
guy says, like 12 and up.
He stuffs his shoes. You know he stuffs his shoes. He's got like 3 pairs of socks on. 3 pairs of socks on.
It looks like Ronald McDonald on his feet, a size 12. 'Cause
Hi, everybody. Sorry I'm
Hey,
late.
there she is.
she's
How's
been
it
working.
going? What did I
Yeah.
miss? You guys didn't say anything funny without me, did you?
No, never. We don't-
Sarah's
No.
been promoting the Reds nonstop, and then Bengals and Bourbon asked her. He just made a comment that he has boots
said he
for her,
bought-
which
yeah,
is
bought
nice. It's
Yeah,
nice.
he bought her boots. It's very nice of him.
This is a very sweet comment.
Yes. And then she
I
told him
just
what
keep
size.
talking about the Reds and they're like, please, for the love of God, stop it.
They're like, we have a good team now. We don't have to talk about the Reds anymore.
The Reds are going to be good this year, Jess.
I
No,
think they're
Sarah,
gonna be
go back
fine.
to the things that had us interested for a minute.
Well,
a
I
minute.
was telling them that I was getting shit for the size of the Skyline chili nachos that I was receiving today because they were too tiny. Some guy goes, "That's like 6 chips. I'm not paying for that."
Yeah.
It is a sample.
Right.
Reminder, it is a sample of the ballpark food, not a full-on portion. What you will be
Yes.
paying for that full-size portion, I don't know, and I honestly don't know how much exactly there will be.
Okay,
It
but
does
that
not
wasn't the
matter.
one that
You're
really
gonna pay
excited
for it.
us. Get to the one that really excited us.
The feed bag of
Bigger
alcohol.
faces?
Yes.
This is
The
the
feed
alcohol.
bag of
Perfect
alcohol.
way to say it. The feed bag of alcohol. Yes.
Feed bag.
Oh, the black. Yeah. So Jess, this
This
year
is very exciting.
there is a slushie that you can wear around your neck. I have the
Stop
photo
it.
posted up on my social media.
This
Isn't
sounds
that
very
great?
exciting.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
you wear it like a necklace, and it's kind of like in a pouch, in a
Can you
Capri
just see
Sun looking
Jules
pouch,
like stumbling
it's-
around with
and
her
it's
feed
filled with
bag of
liquor.
alcohol?
That way, in one hand you got your phone, and the other you can catch a foul ball, whatever. You don't even miss a beat.
And you're drinking the whole time.
Oh,
I love that. I love
that's
that.
a
That's
problem.
incredible.
Yeah, and you don't even have to stop drinking, which
See,
is the best.
this is why it doesn't matter what the Reds do, because you know what? They have elite food, they have elite drink. By
There
the
you go.
4th inning, I'm ready to walk around and go get some food anyways. So it's like the Reds could be good, they could be bad, but you know what? I'm gonna go because I like to eat there. So I mean, let's be honest. You know, where are
It
you
is
gonna
a
go?
hell of a
BABP is the best
Where are you gonna go
restaurant.
eat?
What you're basically saying is Great American Ballpark is like your favorite restaurant for sure.
Definitely. Oh,
Jess
Well-
is like, this is a restaurant with a baseball game in the background.
right. Like, are they playing? I don't know. I'm gonna eat Skyline nachos because this is the only place on earth I can get Skyline nachos. I mean, let's
But
be
you
real.
enjoyed watching the games out in Goodyear.
Oh my god, no, I'm kidding. I love watching the games, but you know what though? It softens the blow when they lose 100 games a year if you have some fun things to do while you're there.
Just soak your tears with a pouch around your neck of
Yeah.
alcohol and some Skyline
That's what
nachos.
I'm
Cry
saying.
into it. It's perfect.
There's some alternative. There's options now, right? To make
Yeah.
it a good time, even more.
Totally.
to
I like
soften
it.
the blow of a 100
Listen,
loss.
you could go to like a normal restaurant in Cincinnati on any given night, or you could go to a restaurant that has a full ass game going on and all your
Right.
best friends are there. You don't have to like call ahead for seating. You can have as many in your group as you want, and everybody can eat what they want, their favorite
Yeah.
things.
You
There's
just walk
something for
around. I
everybody.
mean, where else can you get a
It's a
Sky
bomb
Rose?
friend night.
Riddle
Thank
me that.
you.
And Chick-fil-A, just not on Sundays.
Right.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A is the new one to come to the ballpark. They kicked out Frisch's.
That's kind of weird to me. I'm not gonna lie. I can't say I'm 100% on board with that because I mean I love Chick-fil-A, don't get me wrong, but the fact that they're not going to be there on Sundays, and the fact that like Frisch's is like a Cincinnati staple.
Yeah.
It's the thing I miss most about Cincinnati. If I'm being
Yeah,
perfectly
you know,
honest.
it's
I
funny
miss
'cause
it.
we used to have Frisch's in Columbus, and we don't have Frisch's in Columbus anymore. So the only Frisch's are in Cincinnati now that I know of. Maybe
And
there's some
Frisch's is
other
so
places,
good
but-
too.
Yes, I
Oh
used
my
to go there.
God.
My stepdad loves eating there. He loves getting a big boy, and I would go and get the salad bar and get like literally everything off the salad bar. And I don't care that salad bars are gross. I don't. I will go there and I will eat everything in that salad bar. I love Frisch's, and I'm very
It's
sad
good,
that
yeah.
those are the ones in Columbus.
I have a craving for a
Like
Big
the
Boy right
fries
now.
and the tartar sauce is so good.
Oh, elite.
Oh my God, yes.
Elite.
I
tartar.
like the first time I ever met Kayla is when me and Jerry came down for that game and we met them at Frisch's because I told her I was obsessed with I have to go to Frisch's before I leave town. Like I refuse
love
to leave the city until I visit Frisch's.
It is. It's a Cincinnati
Oh, yeah.
staple. I've been to the ballpark, but you're going just for the nachos. What?
Oh,
Skyline
good.
nachos. See, you got
got
pork
one,
chop
Sarah.
already, Sarah.
There you go.
You're killing it. And
I
then
love.
Kayla.
Yes, Kayla.
Frisch's
so
is so
good.
good.
It's
They
so
said Kayla
good.
a
I-
lot.
And I
yeah.
guess so Skyline is reminding people that
Oh,
the
that's not
nachos are
Columbus.
sold just at the ballpark. It's not something that they're bringing to their restaurants. So you can't just pop through the drive-through and be like, "Give me the Skyline Chos." They'll be like, "Yeah, you can go
Yeah.
to the ballpark for that."
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's like that's what they need to do. They want to get people in those stands. You gotta have food there that you can't get anywhere else. You gotta have drink there
Right.
that you can't get anywhere else. So I mean, where else are you gonna get a feed bag of alcohol. Where else are you gonna get Skyline nachos? So, hey,
Basically, where else you gonna go?
Where are you gonna go?
where else you
get
gonna
those
go to eat?
things?
I am
Right.
curious if he's gonna hop on our airwaves again next Thursday and try to redeem
Ooh.
himself or just stay
Please, for
away.
the
I
love
don't
of
know.
God, no. He
I
needs to
kind
know
of
when
hope
to
he
quit.
just stays away, to be honest.
I
'Cause
think the Reds are hoping that he just stays away.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
I
good. I
want
can
to
see your
see them
beautiful
do
face now,
good.
Whitney.
Well, they have some young
It was getting
talent.
dark.
Like they
Yeah.
do have young talent in the pipeline. Like they have a good farm system now with the trades they've made. They have guys that are promising that could be good. And it's like, just stop insulting the fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're the ones spending all the
please
money.
shut the up, please. Just for the love of God. For the
I
love
Exactly.
love
of
that you
God.
have the button.
Exactly.
Yes.
You're getting good at that button, girl.
That
getting
button
That's
was
good.
perfect timing.
I'm good at doing my own button, but for doing it for other people,
You cannot do a button
No,
for me. It
'cause-
did not work well when we tried to do
Cap's
it.
trying to do the button on my
I
show
got-
when
I got
it's
it.
horrible.
I got it. I got why Cap was laughing. It took me a second.
I'm married to a 12-year-old, y'all. Okay,
Cap's
but
good at the button?
I
Wait,
can.
what? Are we talking sexual
Never
now?
mind. I can't even say it. I'm not
Oh,
even gonna say what I was gonna say.
What button is Cap hitting right now?
Yeah.
Beep,
Oh
beep,
my
beep,
God.
beep, beep. He's got the.
And then I was gonna say I'm good at bleeping myself, but that's worse. That's worse. Like
Yep.
That is a whole different meaning.
I give up. I give up. Anyway,
Censoring. Censoring is your friend. Just say that word.
Phil should not speak on the radio if he knows what's good for him. But I feel like people like him are just narcissistic enough that they just cannot shut up.
Can't
Like
help
they just
it.
don't. They can't read their room. They can't shut up. They just can't help themselves. Like they just have to keep digging the hole. And it's just
Well, and I think that he didn't even realize that just goes off of what you just said that he did anything bad or that he said anything wrong.
Right.
And I think that was the biggest problem is that he just was, where are you going to go? You know,
sell a team to who?
Casual.
Not there.
Yeah, it's annoying. It's annoying. But you know what though? And I get why people are upset. I get why people don't go to games. But my stance has always been, I don't care. I'm not gonna let this stupid man ruin my summer. Like, exactly. Where am I gonna go? It's a fun thing to do.
I mean, during
I'm gonna
COVID,
keep
it was
doing
so
it. I don't care.
having a
But
summer with
I get
no
why other people
baseball.
You're like, damn it, he's kind of right. I do want to go there, and I don't want to go anywhere else.
I do want to go to a y'all's game though. I do. That was on my list last year, and I didn't get to do it. And I bought.
Oh, that's a fun time. That's a fun time.
Yeah, I want to go.
Especially
I want
Thursdays, right?
I don't even drink beer, but I want to drink beer out of a plastic
beer
baseball
bat.
The beer,
They're
yes,
so
the beer
fun.
bat, yes.
I would
that
drink
still.
beer out of a baseball bat, as long as it was like something.
The thing is that you can't place it in front of you either. Like I tried to set it down for a second and there's no way to set it in the cup holder. It just goes straight through.
So you literally just have to drink it all in one
So
swig.
you got to commit to it, you know? You got to just kind of chug it and get it done.
See, even better. It's getting better all the time.
Are we breaking news here?
Red noodles on opening day? No way.
No way.
That's
exciting.
News.
Like that.
Have they ever done that before?
No.
Yeah, like
They've
bounce
done
high,
Are you
y'all.
allowed to tell us this? I don't know that you are.
Yeah,
No,
is this
I mean,
something
that
that
was
we should
pork
know?
chop.
Because
That
I'm
was
going to
pork
blast
chop,
it out.
so.
That's pretty awesome.
Oh,
He
I'll
has
have to
three.
make
He
sure-
said
well-
he had 3 kids that work there.
Kayla, I
and-
sent you a link. Sorry, I was yelling at the comments.
But is it just specific locations or is it all Skyline?
That's really interesting. Well, I'll be at the ballpark, so I won't be at any other Skyline locations on opening day, but that's pretty cool. I kind of love that they're doing that.
Which one
And
has
honestly, I refuse to do Skyline at the ballpark for a couple of reasons. One, the cheese is different. Two, the price is way jacked up.
Yeah, but I'll do a Sky Rosa.
That I will do.
Yeah.
Not that type of red noodle can. Calm down.
Why did I just picture like a little red wiener?
because it's National Dog Day. Puppy Day.
Snort. There.
Oh my God.
Alrighty then.
Gross. Gross.
I think it's that bag of liquor I had over my head earlier.
Probably.
Sample. It was a sample.
Sample.
Well, that was not a sample. The
Oh.
Skyline was a sample, but the bag that went
They
over
gave
my
you a
head, that was
full
the
feed
full
bag.
bag of liquor.
So what do you get in this feed bag, Sarah? I would love to know.
Well, the one I had was strawberry lemonade.
What kind of liquor is it?
I will have to look. It's the Block. Let me look on their Instagram real quick because I don't want to say the wrong thing here and not do them justice.
That might be a game changer, honestly.
Sarah, you made everyone laugh in the chat. Everyone. Everyone in the chat is laughing.
Oh, there's Matthew Zimmerman.
So Pork Chop asked about orange noodles. The
They
red
should.
noodles. Yeah,
For
that is-
now.
well, yeah, technically, yeah, the
For
Skyline. noodle.
now.
Yeah, eventually it'll switch up.
They will. They're gonna take over everything. And then I
See,
hope everybody
Kayla-
stays
Kayla
right
getting
where they're
on
at.
one, Jeff.
Keep
I
your
see
same
that, like-
energy. Stay right where you're at. When Skyline takes over the world, takes over the Bengals. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
I mean, we could, hashtag red weenies. Like, that's a good hashtag.
I can't.
What do you got?
Sarah, what in the hell are
What are you
doing
doing,
right
Sarah?
now?
I see a censored strawberry. What is going on?
You do one rope necklace thing with
And she's
alcohol.
just
and
lost it.
can't even use a phone.
Just look it up on the gram. You
All
can
right.
find it at Block's Spiked Ice. And they've got all the ingredients for the drinks. I have a photo up on my Instagram of the pouch necklaces.
All right.
And you don't
Hang
have to
on.
use your
Let me
hands.
see.
Awesome.
Oh, blocks with an X.
That's what they look like. They're pretty big.
That's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start, if I host a party, just like cutting off the top of a Capri Sun, dumping some alcohol in it, and then like attaching it to a string.
Perfect.
Genius idea.
That's pretty much what this is.
That's great.
Amazing.
Well, Pork Chop, you had 3 kids that worked at Skyline.
Maybe it
and
was
0 that worked there now.
Breaking
All 3 of those kids just lost their jobs.
news
Yep.
right here.
Breaking
Oh,
I'm
news.
not
Your
saying
kids
a
are
word.
That looks like the
unemployed.
thing you put your phone in so it doesn't get wet, like in the pool.
That
There's
it?
the drinks.
Oh,
That's
wait.
kind of funny.
Where'd it go? Go back. Ah,
Blocks spiked ice.
I had it.
Hey, we love you too, Lisa.
Oh, hi, Lisa.
Lisa.
Love you, Lisa.
I feel like I haven't seen anybody in a million years.
You
Yeah.
need
feels
to come
like-
back.
I know. I'm going to. I'm going to come to the season opener, I'm pretty sure.
Hold on. You guys ready for Luther Vision?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I got it. Hang on. I got a
I
picture.
get it.
Hold on. I got a picture for Luther Vision. There you go. I'll put it up there.
Oh, God. Nice. Okay. Are we done?
I don't know.
So awkward. Feels like it takes so long.
But,
I can only hold this pose for so long, Greg. God.
Matt is not going to give up till
Is
he
Pam coming? Coming
Pam
where?
coming.
Where are we coming?
till he at least hugs your mom.
Yes.
To the first Bengals game this season. He wants my mom to come.
I also
Oh.
want your mom to come, but not for
Is
the
she-
same reason.
I would
Matt
love
wants
to
your
make your mom come.
OMG.
I'm saying
Mom,
what you guys are saying. I'm
Mom,
sorry.
if
I
you're
just
watching
heard-
this, my mom watches this shit. She supports your damn show.
I know.
I'm gonna
and
make
I
her
would
stop.
love to
I'm gonna
support
make her
as
stop.
well. I would love to support her as well. I'm a
I'm
generous
gonna-
lover.
Go on her Twitter and block you.
Can you
Oh
pull up
my
a
God,
photo of
Gail.
Pam at least? I would like to see a photo of Pam.
Oh, she's.
I will
gorgeous.
show you. I will show you one. I will
She's on
not be
Twitter.
posting any online for these freaks.
Sarah
Well, I'm
Ice.
just kidding.
Why is it Sarah Ice?
Because I made the boys change their names to be more like you guys. Because for a
Yeah,
while
because
it was just
it was
Yeah,
ladies'
yeah.
night.
I
It was
just
ladies'
saw
night.
that.
It was
Just
only
noticed
Whitney.
that.
So I'm
Dale was
Big
you,
Dale and
Jess.
you're Sarah Ice.
Jeff was Sarah
love
for a
that.
second.
Big Bill. That's so cute.
She
I
literally
love
made us
that.
change our names like 2 minutes into the show.
That's
I was like,
hilarious.
I was like, you called the show Ladies Night, and this does not feel right at all. So I made them change their name so you guys showed up.
That was
I love
that
it.
was good on your end, Whit.
Sorry for being late. I love it.
All
I
right.
felt very lonely. I felt very lonely
I'm
without you
sorry. I
guys.
was getting a spray tan. I'm sorry.
It's
You're right,
okay.
Lisa. That was
It's
too
all right.
far. That was a joke too far. That usually Bengals and Bourbon does. I shouldn't have done it. I apologize to Pam. But
Should.
if she's feeling,
Hey, just talk with the apology. Just like you should have ended with the apology.
Yeah.
Okay.
The end. Moving
That's
on.
good.
What's
And then
next?
you're out. That's it.
Cut it out.
Jess,
Whitney,
Hi.
I
Did you have
miss
a
you. I
long
haven't
ass
been
day of
able to have
work?
any
What?
fun.
I had a
any
terrible day at
fun at all about.
But it's over now.
Oh, shoot.
The worst part about my day today is that I have to work 6 days in a row over this weekend. So
No.
Okay, so you need a lot of bags of liquor over your
All-
head
all
on
of them.
Thursday.
that was the
All of
worst
them.
part of my day today. I'm not even drinking. I'm drinking LaCroix.
Jess can just like replace some fluids out of an IV bag, and she's set.
Yeah.
Like,
Except I
do
can't
some arts and crafts.
I can't inject caffeine, so I'm to the age where
That's
drinking
true.
just makes me tired. It's like not even worth it the next day because I'm just so tired.
Oh no, that's a lot
LaCroix
of
for the
days,
win.
girl.
Hydrate.
Wait, is somebody talking about being old? Like, I think I'm the oldest one on here.
I didn't say I was old. I said I'm to the age.
Age, old.
I'm to
Ugh.
the age where drinking before I have to work the next day just makes me even more tired, and I need all the energy I can muster because I get about 4 hours of sleep. I'm gone for the house for about 16 hours on a work day, so I am
The
That's too
struggle
much.
is real.
But you're
I need-
saving lives, Jess.
energy.
She is, but don't you have a long drive too? Like that's what
I
I was
do.
telling Marissa. Like,
That's
because I
why
was
it's
like,
so
well,
much.
Jess is gonna be late. I was like, and she also has a long drive. I'm like, she told me that at 8 in the morning. I was like, I hate that. That's when I said, like, I'm like, I am sorry you had to go to work today, because
It
it's
was-
like one of those you look forward to your day
Yeah.
off, you know. And then
And
it's
I
like,
had
no,
stuff I had to do. I needed to do today too that I didn't get to do. It's just not going to get done. So.
I'm
Well, at least
sorry.
you're on the
I'm
pod.
sorry,
That's
Jess.
the most
I'm sorry,
important
Well, and
Jess.
especially when you
She was
don't
here for you,
realize that you
Dale.
have to work and you had a whole day planned out to get things done. That just makes it that much more difficult.
Yep. But you know
Dale,
what?
Dale, you're that important to
good.
her. She was here for you.
Jeff,
That's how
it ain't about
important
that. It's she's a queen.
Oh.
And
Queen.
I wish I would have had the picture queued up, the first grade photo, and I still don't know how Matt got both of those right.
I was really impressed, but then Cap was like, "Are you kidding me? It looks like both of you." I'm like,
I
"But there's 4 redheads in that class." Like,
was gonna
first of all-
say,
We had-
like,
we had
I
so
don't think
many.
I would have got. It would have been very difficult to narrow it down to just the two. Like,
People guessed it correct. Real
I
fast.
was
And
surprised, and
I didn't
people
really
got
see any
you.
wrong guesses.
A lot of people got you almost right away, Sarah. And I feel like most people got me, but more people got you than got me, which I think is really funny because I'm literally like, which is so me.
and I love that part of Bourbon's reasoning was like, well, this redhead was wearing a Barney shirt.
Was wearing a Barney shirt. Yep.
That's
I
the
remember
reason.
her. Her name was
That's the whole
Grace.
key
She
to the
loved
whole
Barney.
picture.
And,
Yeah.
Why would
and
we
he's like,
judge
that
it?
wouldn't have been you, so I ruled that one out. I'm like, what?
Yeah, it's so funny to me. It's such a small world that Sarah and I went to kindergarten and first grade together. Like,
It is.
Crazy.
It's wild.
it's funny. But
Especially because Fairfield's such a big city also.
Me and
I
Dale
feel
went to
like we
preschool together.
graduated with over 800 kids.
really? See, I didn't graduate from there because I moved away like shortly after, like in the middle of 3rd grade, basically I moved. So I only went to Fairfield South for kindergarten through 3rd grade. And then
Yeah.
that's when I started moving every year. So
My sister graduated 2 years after me, and her graduating class was almost 1,000.
oh my gosh,
Fairfield
that's
is huge.
crazy.
One of these days, they're going to separate the two high schools just like they do with Lakota West and East
Yeah.
because it's so crowded there.
Well, that's where I went to high school in Columbus. There are 3 schools in my school
Oh
district
God.
that I graduated from. And I graduated with like over 500 people, but there's 3 schools. So like
But there's
500
3,
times
yeah.
3. Yeah. So that's crazy. But I thought it was cute. I hope you can find the kindergarten picture because that's the one that I was really looking for, but all I could find was first grade. But Sarah's got more.
Mrs. Farmer.
And then if you can compare the kindergarten to the first
Yeah.
grade, that's going to be gold.
Yeah, because I had an unfortunate haircut in first grade. And I think in kindergarten, I think that's when they still were letting my hair be crazy.
Who didn't have an unfortunate haircut in preschool? I had the bowl cut.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I
We
was
were
hot.
laughing about our bangs.
Mhm. Yeah, I was
You
hot.
had to have
If you look at
bangs
that
back
class
then.
photo, if you look at that
I
class
had
photo, though,
bangs.
every single girl had unfortunate bangs. Like we all had
Yeah,
them.
they were
I'm not
mandatory.
back.
They start like way back here. It's like
Yeah. Yeah, they start at the very top of your head.
kids.
21
Wow.
kids in Gahana. Whoa.
Gehanna only had 21.
Yeah.
Did I not
that's-
say that correctly?
It's
No, you didn't.
I say Gehanna, but I don't know.
Where is
That's
it?
Guys,
Is it
I'm
north?
gonna jump off here. My phone's about to die, so I'm sorry.
All right.
But I love you guys.
Love you, Wed.
Bye.
Love
Good
you.
seeing y'all. Bye.
Good day. Go Reds.
Woo! Who day? Oh,
Who day? I got my bruisey.
I see that.
I call this my bruisey.
But if you say banana, you can say Gehanna. So Gehanna.
Oh yeah,
Banana
Okay.
Gehanna.
that's how I say it.
That helps.
I
So I was just screwing that up bad. I'm sorry. I'm
Gehanna.
sorry to
You
Gehanna.
you pronounced it very fancy.
Yeah.
Gehanna.
There probably is a place called Gahana.
Hey,
But
the
I'm
way
here
you
to
have
Masada.
us placed, Dale, it's perfect. It's Bay Dale and Sarah Ice and Sarah, and that's perfect.
Oh, look at us. That's cute.
I do like the name change. Like that's
very
special
cute, guys.
for tonight.
That was a good
that
idea,
was,
by Whitney.
that was Whitney.
That was
She
Whitney.
literally told us we had to because I was
Gotta
like,
change her
That's
name.
a good
Saturday
idea.
ladies' night, and I'm like, whoa. Which
Ugh.
I knew you were going to be late, but Sarah, I should have just knew she was going to be late. 'Cause that's just every time I have her on. It's the
Honest
hair,
to God, I'm
the
late to
hair, then
everything.
it was the nails, and now it's the spray tan.
Spray tan.
So
Well,
I don't know what's going to be next.
I thought your spray tans were on Fridays. You switched it up this week.
So they were, but I have a lunch tomorrow with a friend from
Um.
UC, and I don't want to show up smelling like tan.
It's good. See, we can't
be
even smell you
honest.
from here.
Again,
I-
Sarah, the struggle is real.
Yeah.
You know my buddy Doster.
Oh yeah.
He and we're gonna grab some lunch tomorrow and
Oh,
do some
good.
UC
Aw.
facts.
I love Aaron.
He's the best. Yeah, he's
He's
cool
the
as hell.
best.
So we're heading out tomorrow. But Jess can attest that after traveling, she knows I'm always late and I'm always the last one ready.
That's fact. Yeah.
Hey, here you go. Ken says,
Aw.
definitely worth the wait. Though.
Thanks, Ken. Yeah, Jules was the first one ready every
And she was
time.
making TikToks.
Jules would get ready in like 30 seconds and just start drinking and making TikToks.
Yep. Yep, that's true. And then
But,
Uber would be rolling in, and I'd be like,
Yeah.
I'm not even dressed yet, you guys.
and then I had to always get the Uber because these two would stress me out with Uber because especially Jules, she'd be like, the Uber is gonna be here at 6:03, and then at like 5:58, she'd be like, the Uber's gonna be here at 6:03. I'm like, well, you told us that
Dude,
already.
she was like counting it down. The countdown made me nervous as fuck.
she's
I was like,
they're
"Can
gonna
we
leave.
stop?"
They're gonna leave. They're gonna give me a bad review. And I'm like, fine.
Dude, she'd pop in the bathroom like, all right, Uber is 3 minutes away.
And I'm like,
3
we're not
minutes
doing your Uber
away.
She needed a bullhorn. 3 minutes away, people.
Yeah.
You need
She's
to
like,
get
oh
ready.
my God, guys, the Uber is now 0.1 miles away. The Uber is pulling down the street. I can see it. Oh my God, it's a silver Mercedes. Get the fuck out of the bathroom.
It was a play-by-play of where the Uber was the whole time.
She could see me like
Yeah.
struggling to strap
And
my
I'm like,
heel to
Jules,
my foot.
You're off Uber duty.
And I feel like she was just so worried that like
You're
the Uber would
relieved.
leave us.
Yes,
It would
Jules.
be a bad
We got the
review for our
Uber.
money.
Don't worry about it.
Go get in the pool, Jules.
So that
Here's
would
another
stress me
drink.
out.
yeah.
But like when I know I have to be ready, trust that I will be ready
Oh yeah.
around that time.
Ish.
Around.
Ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
No,
so
it was
I think
good.
Jess would
We
say
weren't-
I
we
would
weren't
take
late
the
to any of the games.
longest. I would take the longest to get ready, and I was the last one.
Yeah.
And I would
True.
always end up on the phone, which would delay it.
But in your defense, you have like 3 times as much hair as I do. So,
This is why the hat is on.
yeah.
You have that problem, Dale? I don't have that problem.
Yeah, we do not have that. But this is why we're just you're Sarah Ice and I'm Baydale, and they're
Exactly.
the actual ladies.
Yeah, the actual ones are below us, right there.
No, don't say it like
Oh,
that.
God.
Below
Came out
us.
bad. No, I mean it that way. No, never mind. I can't say that. Say that any worse. So
When the Bengals go and play out in Arizona, we need to get that Airbnb back because first of all, the bed slide, second of all, the pool, third, it was about 10 minutes from the stadium.
the bed slide. Well, I want to hear about this because I saw that. That looked freaking cool as hell.
That'll
was
burn your
way
ass
too-
up real quick, Sarah Ice.
It was so first of all, let me just say it was made for a child. And none of us have child-sized hips.
I barely made it down.
It was
Yeah,
like,
Jeff,
I
you gonna
just
break
squeezed
Jeff,
over
Jeff, Jeff, you or I will break that.
We'd break that some bitch. Yes, exactly. It wouldn't be a slide. It'd be a fall. It'd be like, whoop. It just fall straight down.
Jules
You
did
would
sleep
just
in the bunk
somersault
bed,
right
though.
off the bed.
To
Just
her
like I did-
credit.
Just
Jules
like I did
totally
on
slept
the
in
on
bunk
the
bed the whole time.
what was the thing I tried the air house or whatever. What was that? I tried to jump on with an air
Bounce
into
house.
the bounce
Yeah.
house.
Oh,
Yeah,
the bounce house. Oh my
Yeah.
God, it more aligned.
but I did not spill my beer, so I
Was that the one where you were leaving? You like had your shoes on and
Yeah,
everyone was
did.
yelling at you the whole time.
Yes,
She was like,
yes.
sir, take off your shoes.
You're like, take off your shoes, and you're
I
like,
didn't listen to her.
And it's like, take off your, and then
I didn't
Derek's
spill my
yelling
beer.
at him in the
He's like
background
holding
too.
up the beer, which
Derek's like, take off your fucking shoes.
honestly, it's like the greatest video I've ever seen. I think I watched it on repeat like 8 times.
I think that was Derek's video, wasn't it? Wasn't that Derek's video?
It was so
and
good.
then I clipped it up and I shaved it down and put
Oh.
it out.
That's
Yeah,
And
classic.
he's just holding up his beer like a
I
champ.
did not spill it though. That's a
Not a
professional.
spill.
I am proud. I am proud of you, Jeff.
It was
Proud of you.
impressive. I was
Yeah.
there for it live.
Salute you.
Well, everyone was saying you got to take off your shoes. Derek's like, take off your shoes, and you're like, you just went.
Well,
And
the,
you
the
did
He's
more
not
like,
take
tell
you
off
me-
must
the
not
more
be
tell
talking to me.
The more you tell me not to do something, the more I'm going
You
to
must
do
be
it.
talking to somebody
Yeah.
else. You know what? My 3-year-old niece is the same way.
It's like when a server brings you a hot plate. Sir, do not touch that plate.
Don't
It
touch
is
it. You're
very
like,
hot.
He's
Let
like,
me
let me
touch it."
grab, let me have it.
Exactly.
I got it.
Let me see just how hot that plate is.
I don't believe you. Okay,
Challenge
I'll
you,
find out for
Captain.
myself.
Exactly. I don't believe you. I got to see it. Like what's hot in your world might not be hot in mine.
Right. I'm gonna go to the hospital with 3rd-degree burns because I touched the plate.
All right, man. I'm gonna spend a little time with the wife. We've been on way different schedules lately. I
Aw,
appreciate
tell
you
Marissa
guys.
I said hi.
I will.
Yes, Judy just
I
got
miss
in,
her.
too,
I've
so I
not
have to
seen her
go
in
see
so
him.
long.
I appreciate you guys coming on. I love you. I hope you have a bunch of fun at the Reds game. I may go to one now. You almost
What?
talked me into
Come,
it.
it's so much fun.
Oh,
You
if
can
you're-
get
if you're-
cheap
if
tickets.
you're going,
like
I'm
super
coming with
cheap.
you.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Get
go
like
We all need to
nosebleeds.
get like a big Bengals group together and go.
Yeah.
with
That
the
would be
chain
fun.
drink. Yes.
Go buy nosebleeds and then just go sit wherever you want.
That's great advice.
That's
We're just
what. So
going
when
anyway,
I went
so
with
where
my
you
work, we went with the whole group from work, and they got us. They were like, "Oh, we got you guys tickets." These tickets were literally. I don't think there was a higher section. Like literally, I was at the very top of this stadium, and I'm not okay with that. It was Kev said we watched geese migrate, and it was cold.
Yeah.
Like it was like the beginning. It was like towards the beginning of the season, and I tell you what, it's like 10 degrees colder up there. So you best believe. Once I said hi to everybody, we're going hi, hi, hi. I was like,
Your
I
head
gotta get out of
down.
here. So I went and sat with Jules. I went and sat
You
with
gotta
Jules.
do what you gotta do.
Because so seriously, just buy like $10 tickets, whatever tickets you can find, and just go sit wherever you want. Honestly, wait for somebody to yell at you.
Do you guys want to plug anything, Sarah? We'd be here all night.
I'll just say follow along on Twitter, Sara Elyse 128.
The
Yeah.
snort report. Don't
There's
forget
like
about
100 things.
report
There
on
is
Mondays at
100
the
things.
snort
10:35
report.
a.m.
You gotta plug the snort report. That one's a good.
Okay.
I'll
we'll
plug
have,
the snort report.
oh,
Yeah.
actually, I will plug it real quick. That's
Yeah.
the only thing I'll plug. Make sure you tune in to 700 WLW this upcoming Monday at 10:35 in the morning. Sloaney and I have a very special guest.
Ooh.
It's a
Oh,
surprise guest for everybody, including Sloaney.
Oh.
But you know,
Sloaney has no idea. And if you listen to the
Is
snort
it
report, I'll
Bronson
just throw
Arroyo?
this hint out. I'm going to throw a hint out
Is
there.
it Bronson Arroyo?
If you listen to the snort report a lot, this person's name gets brought up almost every show. So
I know who it
that's
is
your
already.
hint.
I know who it is already.
That's your hint.
I'm
So make sure
I'm not going to
tune in
ruin it for
Monday,
anybody.
700 WLW,
I'm usually
10:35 in the
sleeping then,
morning.
Sarah. I work at nights. I don't.
You can catch up. You can catch up on the.
It'll be on the podcast
I'll
tab.
have to,
podcast.
yeah, I'll listen to it at work. I have to listen to the snort
You
report
can
at work.
tune in on the iHeartRadio
Yeah.
app. And then the podcast is usually posted later that day.
That's a professional right there. She just rolled right through where
That's
all the
what I do.
podcast was, everything. She said, bam.
So
Well,
I have an
and
alarm
that-
set on my phone. I have an alarm set on my phone for the snort report, but usually that's when we're rounding, like on all the patients with the entire team. So it's me, the surgeon, the intensivist, the pharmacist, the patient's nurse, the charge nurse, the dietitian. So there's like a whole group of us that go room to room. And we start at 9:30. So usually we're not done by 10:35. And then my alarm goes off every day at 10:35. And I'm like, it's time for the snort report, everyone. And they're like, we know. You tell us every Monday.
She throws your earbuds in and goes, hold on, wait a second. Just stop what you're doing. I got to listen to the snort report, all right?
Now,
I wanted to say that about Sarah to like you would plug everything forever for this reason because I don't know anybody in sports, man or woman, that works harder than Sarah and takes on so
Facts.
many hats and so many different
Facts.
sports and so many different things.
Aw.
And you literally deserve all the success that comes to you. And
Absolutely.
I truly believe because you would not I'm sorry, but you would not see a man doing 18 different sports
Cyclones,
all
Reds,
the time
Bengals,
and doing all
everything.
like I mean and you need to be rewarded for your value of that alone. I truly
Absolutely.
believe that.
That means a lot to me. Thank
agreed.
you.
Absolutely.
Agreed. Number one fan.
You guys have me all teary.
No, I'm just being honest because Sarah,
No, serious.
like
No,
Sarah, I
seriously.
didn't know you a year ago, but then when it's like you look at when you were coming on Bengals and Brews last year, I'm like, okay, you do this, you do that, you do that, and I feel like you've taken on like 20 more things since then, and
She
I'm
does
like,
well.
I don't know how you sleep.
Hardest
Number
working
one,
woman in
Well,
Cincinnati, I'm convinced.
First time she came on my show, it was from the Bat Cave. We call it. You're in a darkened
Oh, because
studio.
the lights weren't working.
The lights were working.
but I feel like hardest working person.
she
we
started
don't have
rattling
to
stuff off,
narrow
like,
it
holy
down
crap.
to man or woman. Hardest working person in Cincinnati sports that I can name off the top of my head that
Oh
I've
my
seen.
gosh.
You freaking crush it, and it's every sport and it's everything you do.
Exactly.
And man, I want to see you do even bigger things because you deserve it.
Oh my gosh. You
Amen.
guys just made my whole day. This is better than a
Amen.
Skyline nacho box for sure.
Woo!
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, Christine's
Seriously,
here.
thank you guys so much. I've never felt more appreciated. You guys are the best.
I don't bullshit people. I try to be honest, and when someone deserves respect and love and works hard, I feel like everybody wants to hear it when they're doing it, and you're doing it. So
Aw.
Absolutely.
I think you deserve that praise.
Well, thank you.
Absolutely.
I've lived in Cincinnati my whole life, and I've been watching these teams growing up. So, anything I can do to, you guys have me all choked up right now.
Oh my gosh, you're the best.
Well, anyway, I appreciate you guys.
Aw.
I appreciate you too,
Cheers.
Sarah. You're
Cheers.
Exactly.
awesome. Keep doing
love
what
you.
you're doing, and
Yep.
Thank you.
big success in your future. Jess, anything you want to plug?
Now,
Or
just follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I've been posting a lot more to Instagram lately on my stories. So follow me on Instagram and Twitter at the Hube. And Christine's here. So I got to say hi to Christine. Hi, Christine.
Hi, Christine.
I'm very late. I might be exiled now. She says, yeah, Christine, we're docking your pay.
You got it. You need to
just
do
missed
it.
everything.
You just need to do a shot for us. That's it.
Well, she wasn't drinking until we made her do a shot the other night. So then I felt bad. She's like trying to be healthier. And we're like,
Okay.
Never
Okay.
mind.
The next time you drink, you owe one shot for being late.
Yeah.
Whenever that
doesn't
is.
have to be today.
Yes. All right.
Awesome.
Jeff,
Well,
no
thank
one
you
cares.
so much, guys.
They can always
whatever.
find you wherever.
It's fine.
Hey,
Yeah,
love you,
absolutely.
ladies. Appreciate
Yeah.
you.
Love you guys. Thank you guys for all the
Bye.
kind words. I appreciate you all. Who Day and go Reds.
Who
Day.
Dey.
Hey.
And good luck to Xavier on Friday night.
Go! It's time! Cincinnati, we gon' rise and up. In the jungle, we unite and up. Trippin' orange and black and white. All day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Now who gotta move rockin' on? Now who wanna move tossing on? Now who wanna move out on? If you got stripes, then you let the city know you rock 'em. Yeah, we got 'em. Yeah, we fought 'em. Like that black